Hello everyone. I would like to show you how to install ComfyUI. Yeah, first you go to Google and then you search for ComfyUI. And the first link is probably the right one. In this case, ComfyAnonymous / ComfyUI on GitHub. This is the page you're going to get it from. You're going to scroll down all the way. It says here, Windows Portable Package. This is what we want. If you click on it, it will jump down a little bit further. And here is a direct link to download. Click on it and then figure out where you want to install it. In my case, I'm installing it on drive G under AI. Quickly go to my downloads folder. Then you move it to that folder where you want to have it. And then whatever tool you're using to unpack it, I'll use WinRAR for a second here. You just say extract here. Don't extract it to a separate folder because it will produce its own folder. Here it is already, Windows UI _Windows _portable. This is good. Give it a minute. And then you can delete the file that you downloaded. And in here, first of all, there's a README, which is quite important. So they're telling us if you have an Nvidia GPU, which is highly recommended. You need CUDA and you need at least 10 gigabytes of VRAM. I recommend having 24, so a 3090, 4090 or a 5090 would be perfect for this kind of thing. It also runs on Apple Silicon, but now, of course, we downloaded it for Windows. So this is only a guide. I can only show it on Windows. And the next thing you want to do is you want to look for another thing. It's called ComfyUI Manager. Yeah. So search for that. And this is again the right one. There is a script that you can run for the downloaded version. So this is basically it. You can install that and copy that text actually and make a new text file here. And call it install manager.bat. And then we edit it. And we paste that text in there. Save. And just run it. Then we can run the run Nvidia GPU.bat. Again, a window will pop up, something like this. And it will start the ComfyUI for the first time. Also takes some time. This is probably what it looks like when you start it up the first time. I'm actually not sure if it comes with a model. Probably not. So if you want to run it now, it probably won't work because you don't have any models installed. So the first thing we need to do is find a better model or find one at all, because this is just a name here. It mentions an old Stable Diffusion 1.5 based model, but I think it's a good time now to look for a new one. Probably a good way to start is take a look at Civit AI. I'm going to put the links in the description and find some models here. If you click on models, you will probably see a lot, and maybe to start Stable Diffusion XL 1.0 is a good thing, and we are looking for checkpoints, not LoRa's. It happens, just reload it. And here you will see the highest rated ones. We can maybe check here the right filters, so maybe the year, the most popular ones, the highest rated ones this year again. And then you choose one, the one you like. For example, this Epic Realism is pretty good. And then you download it. There are different formats for checkpoints. Be sure to always download a safe tensor file because other formats might not be safe. So always be sure it's a safe tensor. Click download. This will take now a while because it's a pretty big model. And I'll come back in a second. Okay, so once you downloaded your safe tensor file, you need to copy it to the right folder. So you see there's a bunch of folders here, and you will copy it to this folder. This is where we ran the bat file before. So here, ComfyUI, models, checkpoints. It says here put checkpoints here, and this is where we're going to put the safe tensor file we just downloaded. I'm going to move it there so it doesn't stay in my download folder. And then we can reload the website. And here you will find it then. Maybe you will have to restart the UI. This is, by the way, you can do it by opening the manager here and clicking on restart. Or alternatively, you can just close that little window. That will also quit ComfyUI. And then you go back to this folder and you just run this file again to start it again. This is the manual way to do it. So since you have a checkpoint here, you're basically set up. What you can do now is you can put in a prompt. Here's already a default prompt. Let's just leave it there. This is a positive prompt, so this is what you want to see. And this is a negative prompt. This is what you don't want to see. So you don't want to see watermarks or signatures or text or anything. This is the resolution the image will have, and since this is an STXL file that we have, we're going to raise this to 124 by 124 because the lower resolution that was in here is for the Stable Diffusion 1.5 based models. So we're using this resolution or even a little bit higher these days. And the rest we will leave now and just run it and see if it's working. So the green nodes are active. So the model is already loaded and the sampler is now trying to produce an image with that prompt. And there you go. You produced your first image with Stable Diffusion, and that confirms that everything is running properly. So the next step would be to find some workflows, and we will do that in the next video.